calling on the energies of this house? Can you come forward? Can you come talk to us?
Is there anyone here with us? Any females or males or children?
Thank you.
Where's that?
The north and south.
Ah.
It's down here at the corner up there.
So it is a female that we've got here.
If it is a female, can you light one of the devices up again?
Could be children.
Can you move something in the room, please, if you're here? There's lots of items in the building. Do any of the items belong to you? Can you talk loudly if you're in the room, please, or can you make one of the devices go off?
That's me moving, floor squeaking.
Do you like what the family's done? But they haven't sold the property. Do you have it turned into flats?
They haven't done very much.
I've tried to keep it as it is, nothing's been touched.
Is this how you left the house?
If I knock,
I had that then like a
Yeah,
creep.
where did it come from?
It was from either in that room or in that corner.
Yeah, I thought it was over there somewhere.
The only other thing I think it can be, and I don't know how close, is a tree outside. It's not itching anything, that tree, is it?
no, not that I can see from here.
Don't look like it from here.
Watch
No.
when you walk, try and tiptoe when you're walking, because they'll hear footsteps and think,
There, in the corner of the house.
yeah, that's if they've stayed in that room. I don't know if they're going to the living room. I'm going to knock.
So if anyone just knocked then, could you please do that again? Can you knock on what you just did?
I told you, everyone
Pigeon.
comes around. Bloody pigeon, isn't it?
If any of these items belong to you, could you knock on one of the items?
Simon.
It's going down, I think.
You make this phone ring at the side of the bed.
What was that?
I heard that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that all I had were like a click at floorboard. You know when you turned round?
Yeah,
I just
It
heard
was after
floorboard.
Lindsay said, can you make this phone ring? We went,
female, wasn't it?
If you made that noise, you're saying, could you do it again for us, please?
Can you tell us your name, please? Are you able to make the phone ring? There's definitely someone in this room with us. As soon as I walked into this room, I felt a presence here.
you able to make this bed vibrate that Lindsay and I sat on?
I'll come and sit with us on the bed.
I think it is Austin Powers, this. The vibrating bed.
I've been to an event before I sat on the bed and the whole bed shook.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Where were we? We went somewhere and somebody said bed lifted.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember where that went.
It's almost like somebody was at the bottom going like that.
If you don't like me and Bev sat on your bed, can you do something around the bed to make us get off? And we won't go sit in the chairs. Is that your perfume bottle on the windowsill?
Is there anything you can do to let us know you're in the room with us, please? We're trying to find out who's really here. So if there is any family members of the house that are here, perhaps we could pass a message on to any of your family members. Are you happy that it's been passed down to family? That they kept the property? That was a male voice.
Apart from Simon.
Yeah, it was over by your camera in between the dressing table. So the person that had dementia, has he passed away?
I think they've all passed away, I don't know. They wouldn't give us any history.
No?
Well, I think all she said to me when we were upstairs, because I said about how many bedrooms there were and how big it were, I'm sure they said,
Did you hear that? Is that anyone's tummy?
right, we're my tummy tonight.
It was like a,
I've had more medication today to stop my tummy rumbling than normal. Leave an apple cider vinegar, peppermint oil, everything.
Yeah, go on, sorry Karen, I just had to call that out.
Yeah, she said that there were, I think they had 8 kids when they lived here, and lodgers,
Bloody hell.
and that's the only thing she really told me.
House full then. And the only thing she's told them downstairs was the fact that they inherited the house.
Mm.
And that's it. Don't give anybody any history because they just want to see.
What people can count up.
That's
people
good though,
can
isn't it?
capture. Yeah.
That's good though. So is there anybody here that can tell us what your name is, please? Either your first name or your surname? My name's Bev. It'd be lovely to know who we're talking to.
My name's John.
I'm Lindsay.
I'm Tony.
I'm Jules.
So can you tell us your name, please, so that we can refer to you by your name?
Was this side room a nursery for one of the children?
If you speak loud enough, your family are trying to find out more about who's here. You may not even be related to the family, but you might know who the family are. Perhaps you passed away previously to the family, but if you are here, is there anything you can give us message-wise? To the male and female that's here, could you speak loudly so we can hear you? If we can't hear you now, the cameras will pick up on your voice. So these 2 devices here, if you go towards them and whisper into them, they will hear your voice. So if we can't hear you in real time, hopefully we can listen back. It feels heavy in here. My head feels a bit, don't know. I know that there's definitely something in this room.
I think this room feels colder than the rest of the house. It was warmer downstairs. Normally it's hot in attics, isn't it, and upstairs, but it was really hot up there. It seems cooler in here.
Do you not like us in this room?
Is it because it's your bedroom?
I haven't had them get out, so.
Do you think we shouldn't be in your bedroom? Is it your personal space?
Could we move into this house? Would that be alright?
Want me to try and put Spirit Talker on?
I'm sort
Give
of
it a go
looking
and
for
see what you
minor.
get.
If there were 8 children in this house, can you tell us how many of them were boys and how many were girls? Or they were all boys or they were all girls?
tell that.
But I'm going to feel like I'm touching you, mummy, about touching
That's when that apparition comes on camera, isn't it?
Yeah.
That particular moment, it's like, what were these paranormal activities doing at this particular time?
Yeah.
Have you got a question, Jules?
Just feel like a male. But I felt male, felt male since I walked through downstairs.
Excuse me.
Is top floor?
Hmm?
Is he up the top?
No, his second bedroom on that side. He's in there. He's got a door shut. And I just said to him, Simon, keep your voice down. He says, I am keeping my voice down. I'm talking quietly.
So you bloody not.
I didn't say no. He's got kite on one hand.
I felt
Thing
more
is-
downstairs.
Thing is, though, you
than
contaminate
upstairs.
downstairs, won't it? And that's not fair on them because we said we would go upstairs. We're just gagging. What'd that say?
It's ancient.
Oh yeah, I think there's quite a lot of stuff in it. It is quite ancient.
To the male that's here, are you the one that was, as the lady put it, who showed us in? Were you the naughty one? And you used to be put out in the shed when they couldn't cope with you anymore?
That what lodger went to.
Were you one of the lodgers that stayed here? And was meant to go and stay in the shed at the bottom of the garden? Are you the heavy energy?
It's downstairs, I can hear.
I don't know why, but when you were talking about that with lodger, I've just got this feeling, and I might be totally wrong, that all these 8 kids weren't theirs. I think they were foster parents. I think they
Possible,
fostered a lot. I think it was, when you said naughty, I think they used to foster children.
Or later in
Possible, isn't it?
So it was like a home for foster children.
I'm just trying to work out if you lodged with somebody and you were naughty and they put you in a shed, why would you stay?
That's why I think it was a younger person, not an
Yeah.
older person.
I mean, if it's a lodger, if you lodge with somebody, you pay board and lodgings, you wouldn't want to be put in a shed, would you?
No.
So that kind of makes no sense
So
to
you
me.
could be a very strict male then.
Because you'd be like, I'm not staying here, I'm going to go and lodge somewhere else.
Unless they couldn't,
Yeah,
because nobody else would have them.
possible. So perhaps they were just like, perhaps they were trying to get him on the straight and narrow.
Like a halfway
Yeah,
house
but
or a
yeah,
last,
that like
last
me, though,
resort
there, then.
house, do you know what I mean?
Are you stood in that corner? Oh. Are you stood in the corner?
Very strict because they've been in army. That's
The elderly gentleman,
Lord.
the elderly gentleman, were you in the army or one of the military forces?
Can you bang if you're behind our cameras, please? Can you bang one of the wardrobes? I think you're over there. You can see me, I'm pointing straight in your direction. Can you bang on that wardrobe over there?
Or can you tap one of the drawer handles just so it makes a noise?
Did you used to keep something special in that wardrobe?
Oh, don't say that, because you make me want to look now.
Can you knock on it if I'm correct? Is there something in there at all that might be connected to you?
you just generally have an itch on your head and you'll feel like something had like, not touched your head, but like were around your head?
It did itch. Yeah,
Yeah.
so it, yeah.
I think Jules are going to sleep down here. Go on, pillow.
Yeah. No.
No, across the bottom here, look.
Please try and show us where you are.
There was a voice there. I think it's I am. I am. It's definitely over there.
If you're by that dresser, can you make a noise?
Could be sat in chair.
Tapping on the jug or the basin?
Can you sit in the chair?
My name is Iris.
Hello, Iris.
Hello, Iris.
Good evening, Iris. Beautiful name.
Are you the lady of the household?
Something there. It's not a female, that's a male. Three syllables. I don't know, 3 syllables. Something like that. I don't know, I couldn't make out what he's saying. Sounds like an elderly gentleman to me.
Who's the elderly gentleman that's in here with us? And I'm not talking about Simon.
Oh.
I've just got this feeling it's quiet now.
Mm.
Do you know as night gets on?
Yeah, it'll get
Yeah,
worse.
go
I
on.
think then it's gonna go.
We've got a lot of contamination with the birds here. Once that
At the
goes,
minute, yeah.
I mean, I'm sort of hearing them, but I think later on you'll hear it a lot clearer. Definitely.
You must leave.
If
Not
you want
yet.
us to leave, we need you to do something absolutely amazing if there's somebody here that wants us to leave.
How many energies are in this room with us now?
You just go poof.
Yeah, I've got a spider web in my face.
Was it? Or was it those like,
Oh, it's a spider web. I've got about 300 of them. Every time I walk into one.
No, I would scream and run if a spider were near me.
black eye?
To be fair, I've not seen a spider. Just loads of webs.
I don't like cobwebs.
How many children was in this house? If the lady's name was Iris, who owned this house with her husband and had 8 children, there's a bear on the chair that you can interact with. There is a red and a green light on the dresser table at the side of the bed. There's some objects on the floor that your energy can affect to use as yes and no's. If you could show us which one you'd like to use as a yes. If your energy can go near to that now, please.
That bloody Tony
We are
Ferguson.
watching you all.
No, so there's one in there. Bloody big gob.
Now, Mr. Ferguson, can you keep it down a bit, please?
But this is, you say can't
Oh,
hear
yeah,
you.
that's true. I think he's just selective deafness.
Yeah, blocks out what you don't want to hear. If your name wasn't Iris, can you tell us what your name was, please?
sure of they?
Huh?
You sure of they?
Same room as the word, yeah.
Right. Other people, look at it, were you down with you?
Me?
Yeah.
No, they were talking to me about
That's a big job.
banging noises and stuff.
You're going to put your camera over here, Simon?
They haven't got a laptop. I
I don't know.
thought you were going to ask.
I don't want to an investigation. They just asked me about banging noises. I said, no, I'm just going down now. They said that they keep walking around.
Simon,
I move things.
Could you move something for us now, please?
have you been walking around in bedrooms?
No. No, we sat still. They were sat in the chair when I went in.
Yeah, we haven't been walking around. We Tony went over there to point out, John went over to check the tree. And that was it, wasn't it?
Well, that's for Tony.
This is about as last farming. So I'll be talking like this in front of the camera and just sitting there.
That's Timmy. Sorry, Simon, it's Timmy here.
We did to the camera.
Don't want to shoot me over.
Yeah, you need to put that one on the cord. Otherwise it goes wacky.
I think that's it than that.
Okay.
Hmm?
Want to shoot you also? Sorry.
But I'm quite honest, it seems flat. I've been in 12 bedrooms. I don't feel anything.
Well, we feel something in here.
You asked us now was in the military, didn't you?
Is that the gentleman that was in the military? Only thing is, we've now got 5 cameras recording. So you can imagine footage we're going to have to look through now.
Should have gone live. It'd save all the hassle, wouldn't it? Could have watched it again.
When I came into this house, I went into the living room, the one without the pool table, and it felt quite heavy to me. I've walked around the house so far. I've made it into this bedroom, and like I say, when I went into this living room, I felt an old gentleman. Is he an old gentleman?
What do you feel in this room though, Simon? You said it were heavy downstairs. What do you feel in this room?
Like flotation. I did in the other room. Like in and out, in and out, in and out.
Because we said it felt quite heavy in here, didn't we?
Yeah.
Thought.
Feels in and out.
Or we could.
Is Susan a lady's name that's relevant here?
Stars.
Stones.
This is a beautiful bedroom. Beautiful furniture. Beautiful bed.
Don't have to move that teddy into that room. You know, so we've got an object in that room.
I've got another REM pod I can put in there if you want.
You said nursery though, didn't you? On the
Yeah,
That's
so-
what I mean.
So
put a
Teddy
teddy
might be
yeah.
a good one.
Yeah, because
Because
it's
it
melting to behind.
Teddy's not even going off, love.
Oh, there you go.
Do you want it on the bed?
Yeah.
Because if that was a nursery, would have been kiddies in there. It's probably what they use that for, wouldn't it?
That's what I'm thinking. A teddy bear in that room for the children to come and play with.
It didn't go off because that one's harder to set off because, like Tony said, with aerial, there's no aerial on it.
No,
Did
no.
you hear
no,
the
no.
voice then when you was coming back into that room?
No.
I thought I heard a woman's voice. When you went straight, you put the teddy down,
Yeah.
you was just walking out, and it sounded like a voice.
Is there a female there at all? Could you go towards the teddy bear and make it go off?
It'll bring you some comfort if you're feeling lonely. If you give it a squeeze.
Is there anything you can do to let us know that you're here? Because the family want to know who's here. Shout your name out loudly so we can actually listen back. I think this room would be better to do when you've got the birds. Definitely.
Did you used to have nice big roasting fires
Do you want to try upstairs?
in this
Or
room?
just two of you go upstairs and see if there's anything upstairs or in one of the other
The
rooms.
problem is, if two people go upstairs and then the rest are on this level,
Contamination.
there's
Isn't it?
going to be contamination.
Mm.
It is active down there.
Another room, a part of the nursery.
They take other forms.
Who takes other forms? Would you like to go into the other room and put your hand upon that teddy?
I hear the lady like to tipple. Would you like a glass of whiskey? Or can you tell me the name of your special drink that you liked?
Just around and you two will be alright.
No, she might have liked a bit of Disaronno. Or
She
gin.
won't be there, will she? Because we'll drink it all.
Am I allowed to go in your cabinet and taste one of your drinks? Did you pass away in this bedroom?
Radiance.
I'm quite flat in it now, isn't it?
Is Arthur relevant?
Happened here.
What happened here?
We have devices everywhere, cameras that you can interact with. Shows that you're here by interacting with them.
Somebody pass away in this bed.
It's not a question I'd ask while I was sat on bed.
Did you pass away peacefully?
I'm in my 60s.
Thank you.
So am I.
So am I.
I'm in my 60s.
Private.
You like to keep things private.
Or it's private how you passed away? Oh, no, tell me that.
Was you religious at all?
Did you find God when you passed away?
Did you see any of your family members when you passed away?
Did you see a light when you left your physical body? A tunnel? Are you aware that you've left your physical body? Do you know that you passed on?
You
Is it-
see us.
You see us. Is there something you can do to let us know you're here? Something physical? Can you come into our atmosphere, our reality? Can you affect something? Can you bang on something?
Can you copy this knock? Can we hear your footsteps above us? In the room above?
You said private earlier, meaning I think you're a private person. Are we invading your private space? If so, and you'd like us to leave,
My neck.
would you like to knock on anything, set one of the meters off, so that we know that you want your privacy?
This house has been here for a very long time. Was it here during the World War II? Or any of the
Encounter.
or any of the wars?
Refuse.
Did the gentleman's energy have to go and fight in World War II?
Many.
Is there anyone here called Betty or Vivian? Can you speak loudly? Is there anyone here called Betty or Vivian? Or bang on something to confirm?
We will be going downstairs soon.
I'm supposed to be spiritual. You're proving that I'm not. You're not reacting to any of these meters or anything. So if I am spiritual and I am reaching out to you, set these meters off for us, please. Just to give me the confidence.
Remove.
Are the energies happy here? The spirit energy's happy here.
People are coming.
Well, that's what I believe, that people go in and out, in and out. I've recorded them off when they're out.
Can we sometimes catch a glimpse of the different plane that your energies are on?
I keep hearing the meter going off downstairs. So are you answering my questions through the meter downstairs?
Jones.
Jones.
You're probably picking up on residual energy of things coming in and out. Stone tape theory. See, it's a curse,
Bloody
isn't it?
plane.
In a house, and yet you get a plane right above you.
You say we're cursed, but we've never had this much contamination either.
No, yeah. We're all cursed.
Yeah. Probably just hover there now. Just go
Yeah,
around in circles.
Just go around in circles.
Oh my god, you know them, what they call that paradox? What?
Microlight.
Yeah, it's probably about a microlight just flying round and round and round and round.
Yeah.
Sounds like one, doesn't it?
Did that say? Almost. Can you try and show yourself as a shadow figure and walk in front of this bed? From that bedroom to the curtains? Can we catch your energy? In mind them downstairs, come back up here to us.
Could you let me know if that mirror is a portal? Is that mirror a portal? The spirits go in and out, and they use mirrors to travel.
Can you see that mirror in that mirror?
I would say, if you have a mirror facing a mirror, is it supposed to make it worse? Or
Allegedly, yeah.
Because you seem to have an awful lot of mirrors, and you've got a beautiful big mirror downstairs. Was you spiritual yourself? Because you seem to like a lot of mirrors everywhere I go.
Oh, you got it from
Yeah, on that side.
Perhaps they were just vain people.
Everywhere we go, there's a mirror. If I go into all the different rooms, there seems to be a lot of mirrors. Was you spiritual? Did you believe in portals through mirrors? Come and set one of these meters off like you just
I heard a
did.
voice there.
Yeah, I heard a voice said it.
It's all happened at once, isn't it? That's the thing.
Sound like a female.
I thought it was a female voice. Well, just before Simon started, he was speaking. He like stopped and then he went to speak and it was like in between him talking.
Yeah, I heard it.
Is there a woman here into spirituality?
Are you recording?
Yes, I am.
I'm not. I was, but
Well, you are.
not on the main
technically.
camera. But yeah.
So, could you let us know if you're a spiritual person and believed in portals through mirrors? By coming to one of these like devices and setting them off?
Did you believe in the Bible?
A demon here.
I don't think there is.
Right time, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think there's a demon here.
Do we have a grumpy energy here with us? If we have a grumpy energy, there's a bear in that other room.
Well, I would say if there's a grumpy energy here, you'll be put in the shed outside. Would you like to go into the shed? If you're grumpy energy.
Stuff. It's good part of my hair.
Must admit, the atmosphere's changed a little bit.
It has, yeah.
Don't know if you can feel it.
Yeah.
What do we say to make it change?
That being spiritual.
Well, yeah, spiritual religion.
So was you
What was that?
religious? Actually.
Ah.
Was you religious?
Do you believe in Jesus?
Bram.
Bram. What's Bram?
Is that your surname? Brown?
Bram. B-R-A-M.
As in Bram Stoker.
Yeah.
Oh, the demon. Beautiful lights in this
It
room.
looks like there's a cross on the ceiling. You know,
Yeah.
from what figure on bed.
Above his head.
Mm.
How tall was you?
Tony, don't try and speak. For goodness sakes, I'm not speaking.
Right. Psychic Simon's on one. Isn't it?
You can't get a word in.
I'm just gonna see if the actual chandeliers move, that was all. Do they actually move? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that'll be interesting if it does.
Well, it is now.
It is now, yeah. But if it moves loads, then
Yeah.
There you go, ask him, can you move that chandelier or can you move this lampshade between me and Lindsay?
well, when you think about it logically, you get crystals, pendulums, and you got yours out the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the same thing logical there. It's
Yeah,
like
it's the crystal, isn't it?
Books.
Books. Did you like to read books?
I like reading books. Lindsay likes reading books.
I do.
You are checking. There's a railway around here.
Yeah, there's
Is
a
it?
crossing just there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did come across a
When
crossing.
we pulled up, it's just the
Nothing.
the warehouse opens in a minute. No forklifts.
My name is Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
Pleased to meet you, Elizabeth.
That's a lovely name.
Was Elizabeth or Iris the oldest daughter?
If it was, can you light one of the objects up to let us know for a yes?
Yeah, that.
Oh, the my stomach.
Alright.
The chandelier's now stopped moving. You can try and use that like you would a pendulum with the crystals hanging from it. That'd be amazing if you could capture that.
That one may have dropped my pen.
If we all focus our energy onto that, like you would do a Ouija board,
No.
Yeah.
and
No.
know what?
It's
Focus your
quite,
energy on it like you would like you would your
it is
pendulum.
quite freaky
Where's?
doing what you suggested. I've done it before,
Yeah.
and the energy levels.
Telekinesis.
It doesn't move,
Yeah.
but like, this is what happened to me, that I could feel the energy all around the room in my ass.
Yeah.
Frightened me to death.
You don't have to take part, we'll do it. And you can just sit there.
So the idea of it is that you're helping give them energy.
Yeah,
So it's a bit like a Ouija board, yeah, but you're not touching it. But you're pushing the idea
the idea.
and the energy into it in order for it. And obviously with the crystals, it's a bit like your pendulum. You're asking something for it to move. That's the same principle. Because you're asking something to move it. Well, that's the same thing without holding it. So it's a pendulum without you actually holding it. That's the way you got to see it.
To be fair, it looks like it's moving already to me.
If Edward or Elizabeth's here, can you try and move that lampshade on the ceiling with the crystals hanging? We're focusing our energy to help.
If there's any energies connected to this building, could you put your energy into those crystals on the chandelier? Could you move them? Any females, males, any children?
Just make them jangle a little bit.
Do you feel weird focusing on that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I keep thinking it's moving.
Yeah.
I do when I'm looking at it.
It makes you feel like you're tripping out, doesn't it? It's like,
To be fair, I have had a trip.
oh, there you go.
Drip,
It's a drink.
Not drink.
Before anybody when this video goes up thinks it's something else. It's
It's a healthy drink.
a healthy drink.
Sponsored by ETA.
If Trip would like to supply us with some free drinks,
Exactly,
we
yeah.
will promote them and we'll wear Trip t-shirts.
Exactly.
Bloody would.
contact someone else.
Yeah, because feel free to contact us at etaparanormal@hotmail.com. And any sponsorships.
We'll leave that at the front of the
We've had
video.
Edward and Edmund.
Is there two brothers here?
We're not going to be in there for much longer because we've got to go downstairs. So, if there's anything you can do before we go, or it's voices, showing yourself around as an apparition, ball of light, mist or shadow, try and give us something to show us that you're here. We've heard some voices.
You've used some of the equipment.
If there is an Elizabeth here, will you know as Lizzie? Did they call you Lizzie?
Or is Lizzie still alive? Was Liz one of your daughters? See, you don't know some of these names. Could be the kids' names that are coming out as
Yeah.
well.
Could
And it's
be.
not their names, it's the children's names. Or, like you said, lodgers'
I
names.
remember how I died.
I remember how I died.
How did you die?
Can you tell us? Was it an illness?
She's a COVID next.
Yeah,
I hope it weren't COVID.
hopefully it wasn't a recent death.
See, I don't know. I don't know if it were recent. Because I don't know how long
Don't
they've had.
ask questions like this too soon. It's
Yeah.
way too soon to be asking questions like that. It's 100 years ago and stuff. It's not so bad, but
Was in Hayfield near here during the war? Could you tell us? Or did this house entertain
There were a prisoner,
pilots?
there were a prisoner of war camp not a million miles away from here.
We are very patient. Thank you.
There were a prisoner of war camp around here.
I'm not saying it's close, but it's not,
Not a million miles,
not
is it?
far.
Can you tell us the name of that prisoner of war camp? It's not far. Was this house here? When the war camp was here?
It will have been.
Uh-huh. Did you know people that worked at the camp? Soldiers that worked there?
Is 1910 relevant?
Did you like the Germans? Were Germans good people when Hitler was here?
12.
I've had this tickling thing in my throat for about 10 minutes now.
could be the dust in there, couldn't it?
Yeah.
There's quite a lot of dust.
Unless that's from the question when you asked how did you die.
It's weird because we had some stuff at the start, but it seems to be really hard to work this room now.
Did you know 12 people? Did you know 12 soldiers that worked the camp? Were some of your lodgers soldiers? Or did the lodgers come later in life after your children got older? We know you're downstairs.
Right, I'm calling out to Robert Smith. Are you here, Robert? Are you here with us? Was you a Catholic, Robert? I have a rent pod on that little coffee table. If you want to go over and touch it. Was you into tractors? Come and interact with us,
What
please.
do you hear about that?
That was last of it.
There's some movement down there.
Well, if you're wondering where I got Robert Smith from,
You looked in that box and I presume it says up back at
no,
photo.
on the shelf over there,
Please
there's
don't go now.
we're not going, we're stopping.
What did you hear, John?
My stomach.
You've had enough, you shan't have to more years.
It just sounded like I don't know, it was a voice it sounded like, but it could have been Simon's to me, I don't know.
When Simon first started talking, I thought I heard it. But that might be them upstairs I heard.
So you're in this room with us, Robert? Is your wife with us? If your wife is with us, could you go over to that vent pod or any of her equipment and set it off?
Yeah, both us now.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I'm asking something, their vent pod goes off.
I can ask them if they can go into the room. Can't really look out.
That is so consistent though, isn't it?
It's
Yeah.
not
To be
paranormal.
fair.
It's probably
Don't
just.
be nervous.
We're not
I'm not nervous.
Yeah, it's going off too much for
It
me.
is going off too much.
Yeah.
It's either
I
next to
think everyone
something,
could be too high on it.
oh, it's next to something,
Yeah.
they've not put their phones on flight mode or something,
Mystical.
or
That's where that's a mystical Simon earlier.
Yeah.
Was it spiritual people? Catholics?
Can we hear your voice? Was this your sitting room? Did you like to sit outside in the conservatory?
Are you attracted to Tim with his tractor t-shirt?
How many energies are in this room with us, please?
Do you like to be called Robert or Bob?
What was that?
I think it was me.
What the?
Oh no, I didn't do that.
It was over there.
I heard it, but it weren't me or Jules and all that
No.
for definite.
Well, definitely what you saw. Because
From
I'm
that
one.
way, it
Yeah.
was like a
What's your name? Sorry, would you like to be called?
Challenge.
Would you like to be called Bob or Robert? Come and let us know. If you prefer Bob,
That your tummy, Simon?
that wasn't. If you prefer Bob,
Behind us.
would you set some of these meters off to let us know?
Voice there. Bit of a tone outside talking.
Just move this.
Are you behind us?
How are you?
I'm okay, thank you. How are you?
don't put it on that wall, wait, I don't want it falling in water.
It's on the warnings.
It was in water, they were running after it, Simon.
I reckon we should ask a question each. Just go silent just to see if we can hear anything.
Sounds like a plan.
you, John. We'll go work round.
If there's any energies in this room that are drawn to me and like to communicate with me, could you make a noise or set one of the devices off now, please?
Yeah, it's firecrackers.
Who's next, Jules?
If your name were Bob, what does that say?
Go on then.
If your name were Bob, did they used to play Bobby's Girl?
Is there any energies here?
There's no draft, is there?
No.
No.
Thank you. That was you. Could you try and do that again for us, please?
Jules just asked her a question, haven't she?
Yeah.
Have memories.
That could be relevant to what Jules said as well. Said, if your name,
I've got
Bob.
that name. I think it's because he said Bob. I've got
so they
Bobby's
played that
Girl.
Bobby's Girl, and then that went off, and it says have memories. So we have memories of like that, you know, to his wife playing Bobby's Girl, whatever.
If there's any energies here that like to communicate with my energy, if you could set one of the objects off that we've placed around the room.
Bob, did you have a fascination with tractors?
There's people walking about upstairs.
Yeah, I thought it was someone there.
Money marking it just in case when we're listening back with.
Phantom.
So if there's anybody here that would like to come and talk to me or is drawn to me, can I hear your voice please? Or can you affect one of the devices in the room?
Is there any family members here that are still in the house that reside here? If so, can we hear your voice? Can you shout out your name? Can you bang to let us know where you are, please?
No, I didn't.
It'd be lovely to hear your voice if you're still here.
Can you tell us why you remain here? Is it a fondness of the house and all the memories that it holds for you? Is it nice that it's still in the family, that it's not been sold? Does that make you happy?
Did it upset you that your son got married in a register hospice? Did it upset you?
Did you have a dog that used to lay in front of fire on this rug?
That coming from upstairs or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you be interested in selling this house to us?
If they did,
Don't go down there.
don't go down that road, John.
Don't buy it.
If they did sell the house, would you remain here? whatever was, whoever moved in, would you still stay here? Or would you move on because it's no longer your family home?
So I think that what's here was haunting the family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, this house, even if I could afford to buy it, I won't buy it because all I can think about is how much decorating it would be to do it up.
Be a lot of work on that.
God, you'd have to rip everything out, floors, the lot, wouldn't you?
I can imagine though with previous owners who's just passed, it being a warm house, a family gathering house.
Hear us whisper.
That's interesting.
That's what we're trying to listen for. Could you try and speak a little louder so we could hear you?
As you was just before you spoke, I heard something now. I don't know what. Did you breathe heavily, Si?
I can't remember it.
I don't think it was. I think it was in front, but I'm just. There was something there, definitely. Just not over the cameras.
Is Tony right when he says that the energy that's strongest in this house is an energy that was here before the owners? Is that energy
Impact.
attached to the land?
APAC.
Could the owners feel your presence in this home around them?
Did you try and scare the family out of here because this was your home originally, and you used to do things to try and get them out? Could you let us know by voice? I've got a feeling you know how to move things. Turn things on, lights. Are you able to do it for us if you are here? Something there.
Do you hear some humming or singing?
I was
It's
just
them
going to say the
upstairs.
same thing. I can hear
I don't know if
singing.
it's them upstairs, but I could hear somebody humming.
We're not here to move you on. That's not our job, that's not what we're here for. So whatever energy you are, if you can move things, please do so. Make a noise in this room to wherever your energy is. If somebody whistles, can you whistle back and copy them?
What is in your hand?
A vape.
They'll put it in your bloody pocket.
Do you not like Simon vaping in the house? Did you not like smoking in this property? Shout at Simon to get outside and smoke.
Try and push him out of the room. You don't want him in here smoking or vaping.
It's just through my nostril.
Hmm?
Isn't it just through my nostril?
What a bug.
I don't know, somewhat little.
Hope it went to spirit.
Did you like a drink? You seem to have an array of little bottles. Did you like a tipple? Did you like a drop of whiskey? Because I like a drop of whiskey. I was a bourbon man. Once I had one, I couldn't stop. Was you like that? Once you had one little tumble, you had to carry on. Like me.
Why is it every investigation these idiots setting either firecrackers off, planes, trains, bloody rowdy motorbikes?
It's called life.
Insist.
I thought that about my drinking, but then I thought when I looked in that cabinet, every bottle there is full.
I
They've
don't
not been
think,
opened.
no, I think she had a favourite drink. I think she collected them.
And
from
we
when
say
we
it's
went
more
on
like a
holiday.
collector's.
Yeah.
Oh. We could sit in the middle of nowhere and somebody find
I
us,
know.
wouldn't
Was you an order? When it came to the drinking, you had to collect them bottles.
My nana used
What's
to do
that?
it.
Oh, we used to.
Ah.
My nana used to do it. You know, like when my nana went to Spain, they always used to come back, you know, like with little bottles.
Sebastian.
And my nana used to have loads. And she used to keep hers on bar. I think it must be a nana thing to do.
we? I've had
Do you know what I
collecting
mean?
miniatures,
Collecting
yeah.
them. When she's got none left, she finally did drink them. But,
Have you put your water in here, babe?
no, I've got coffee.
Have you got any left?
Yeah.
Have a little drink, take some tablets off.
Did you like gardening? Was you happy in your garden? You like to have a beautiful garden? You like to have a beautiful home, didn't you? Did you like beautiful things? That you had to collect them?
Is the gentleman's energy here who used to have to sleep in the shed at the bottom of the garden? We heard that you was, I can't remember if you was a lodger here.
Yeah.
And if you did something wrong,
Liar.
and they didn't like what you did, they'd make you go and sleep outside in the shed bit. Is that true? Can you fake one of the objects round us up? Give us a clear yes. Somebody sniff then.
Yeah,
So
it's
tell me-
just me going, I just can't believe the noise outside. It's like ridiculous, isn't it?
If I shut that door,
We'll bring Bear back in if you shut it door.
you know, just
She
see
killed me.
who killed you.
Oh, finally. It's the door up there.
So, son, now that we're in here, what are you thinking now?
Not a lot, actually.
You're not?
Thank you.
Thank you.
No.
Keep them on.
Are you still feeling that presence in there that you felt earlier?
No, I can't feel it, no. It still feels a bit heavy, but not.
Oh,
Sorry, it's me.
I was going to say, do you want to raise it up so like this? But no,
Gentleman.
not in a place like this.
Was you a gentleman? Did you consider yourself as a gentleman? Or was you a bit rowdy?
We know this house is active because we've been told by the owners.
Don't you like our energies? Because that's the feeling I get, that you don't like our energies.
Poor.
That's a 4 or 4.
Poor.
So, can we ask how you passed away? How you left your physical body? Was it an illness? Did you die in your sleep? An accident? I think I heard something then.
I did.
On accident.
Well, I got a feeling of natural causes.
So I'm going to ask that question again. Was there an accident that happened here? Did you fall? Can you tell us what happened? Maybe you could shout out into the cameras. That sounded like an elderly gentleman to me. Again.
Was it a fall that caused the passing?
My bones.
ones would come in with a fall, wouldn't it?
Yeah, broke a bone or
If he
something.
broke his hip, if he's had a fall and like broke a hip or elderly, it takes them a while, doesn't it, to recover?
Did you die in this house or did you die in hospital?
Did you collapse? Have a fit? Bang your head on something? Are you confused? Because you come across to me like quite confused. What was it? Yeah,
I think that were somebody upstairs. No, I think the bump came from the ceiling. I think it was somebody like moving a chair or, you know, sitting on a chair upstairs where you get a bump.
If you could knock on something around us, so we can definitely hear it in this room.
Suffered.
See, when I think about the afterlife, and this is a theory that I've got, if you've got dementia and you cross over to the other afterlife, that's quite confusing for them because they're not aware of what's going on in this reality. So they're trapped in their own mind. So when they cross over, that must be even more of a confusing state because obviously it's like, whoa, they've jumped out of their body, they're awake, they're out of their mind, obviously, because they haven't got that dementia. So it's almost flipping from one to the other. So that must be really confusing for them to sort of have dementia and then cross over. Is the gentleman here that had dementia, are you here with us? Could you shout loudly if you're here? Or does anyone know who he is? I've not heard any children yet today, which I thought I
No,
might
we
do.
haven't had any children, have we?
No.
Don't push it.
Is there any children's energies in here with us? Because, you know, the feeling I get in this room is this is where grown-ups were,
Yeah.
like where adults were, whatever.
Kids would
That-
be in the other
Where
side.
pool table and bandits are, I think that's where
Yeah.
kids are all been.
You can imagine this at Christmas though, can't you? It's like all the family in here, all the presents and the tree and...
Yeah, and dancing.
So you probably get a lot of residual energy in there, what you'll pick up on your cameras, but obviously it's not much interaction, you know, there's bits and bobs. But you probably listen back to your camera and think, where did that come from?
Was this an happy household? Did you have many, many happy times here?
Did you have big family Christmases here?
Faithfulness.
With the tree and the presents? With all the family gathered round?
You was faithful there, weren't you? Because you, looking around the house, you seem to be a Catholic. You went to a Catholic church. Was you a devout Catholic? A practicing Catholic? Or just Catholic in name? Because there's one thing I haven't seen is rosemary beads around the house. So that confuses me a little bit. I see literature that you're a Catholic, but I've seen no like crosses or pictures of the Virgin Mary. So I'm a bit confused. Can you help me out here, Spirit? You know, because it is a bit of a confusing house. Got loads of pictures and mugs and that of tractors. That suggests you like tractors.
How many intelligent energies reside here or come in visitation?
Lock.
Beth was just asking you about Christmas and the family and presents and the tree. What was your favourite time of year?
Nicholas.
St. Nick.
But yeah,
I was going to say
that's-
St.
yeah.
Nicholas. I mean, that's kind of
That's-
weird, isn't it? I
yeah.
mean, I know it's a name, but
Well, that says to me Christmas.
So was Christmas your favourite time of year?
is that what you're referring to? Were you referring to St. Nicholas? Or was it just a coincidence?
Did that say Saviour?
Failure.
Do you remember any of those names on those cards?
Jim?
Pat?
Okay. So is there anyone here called Jim? Or does anyone know who Jim is? Could you let us know by voice? Could you bang on something? Anyone called Pat? If Pat's here, or does anyone know who Pat is? Could you speak loudly so we can hear you? We're trying to connect with the family of this household.
Malevolence.
Is Pat a male or a female?
Whose 90th birthday card is that, are
Battery.
they?
That's the battery.
Who had their 90th birthday and got that card? Is that the lady of the house or the gentleman of the house?
Do these lights flicker off and on for no particular reason? I seem to be drawn to the lights for some reason. Could you make them flicker off and on? To show us that you're here with us? Right, they'll pick their balls in. Some of them got balls in.
What's the last year
Eleanor.
that you remember?
If you're a person of faith, do you still believe in God?
I'm a child.
Of God?
Have you seen heaven? Do you still believe in the Catholic Church? Do you still believe in what you believed in when you were in the physical body? I think I heard some sound over there. Male voice again.
Was your music, brother? Did you like listening to lots of music?
Can you tap on this? If you can tap on this sideboard, this light, look a purple look. Can you try and do that for me? There is a child, you can come and play with this toy. It's just a light. Or are you trying to wait while we're on a zone?
Answer.
Are you going to change the energies around us when we're going off a zone? Is the oppressive feeling we get from this home, is that a male energies? It is. Tap at the side of me. Or affect one of the other objects. Or shout as loud as you can. I dare you.